Hi, this is Susan with the CMBA Weekly Video Update. Hopefully you've noticed we've added webinars to our list of educational offerings that we'll do periodically to cover specific aspects of new developments in the industry. Earlier this summer we held a webinar on compliance with the new anti-money laundering rules. That was presented by CMBA member company Offit Kerman with the speakers Ari Karen and Bill Heyman. The webinar covered new policy requirements, staff training, suspicious activity report, contents and procedures, and penalties for non-compliance with the new anti-money laundering rules. The webinar also covered how these regulations affect your business and the essential policies and protocols that must be implemented by now. FinCEN's deadline for lenders to comply was effective on August 13th of 2012. This webinar was hugely popular with our participants and is now available for purchase on our website. We've also held a webinar covering compliance with the California Homeowner Bill of Rights. Those bills take effect on January 1 of 2013. We are helping our members in the industry be prepared for that compliance date over the end of the summer and then the fall. CMBA member company Beck Halter Niemer presented that webinar with the speaker Melissa Richards. Melissa was also an integral part of the CMBA Legislative Committee as we worked on that bill package for the better part of the beginning of this year. As you recall, the California Homeowner Bill of Rights was a multi-bill package that focused on servicing-related issues for California residential property. The bills cover dual tracking, robo-signing, the definition of single point of contact, and the circumstances under which a borrower has a private right of action. It's imperative that any company lending in California is aware of the key provisions of this legislation and ways to ensure compliance with the new rules. Again, these measures become effective on New Year's Day. If you missed the webinar and need this practical and detailed information, a recorded version of the webinar will be available on our website shortly. Our next webinar will be held Tuesday, October 9th, and will be presented by Buckley Sandler with the speakers Jonice Gray Tucker, Valerie Hletko, and Amanda Rains on the topic of fair lending regulation and enforcement, understanding trends and assessing risk. During the webinar, the speakers will discuss disparate impact theory, the application of traditional fair lending principles to mortgage servicing. Your company will also hear about key concepts to be considered when assessing fair lending risk. This is another very important topic for which everyone should be prepared. Registration information for this webinar is available on our website, cmba.com. And just a reminder that all of our webinars are free to member companies and a nominal fee is charged to non-member companies. Once the webinar has occurred, the recordings are available for purchase. We're confident that you'll find our webinars a very valuable tool in helping everyone in the industry comply with the standards set forth by various federal and state legislative and regulatory initiatives. If there's a topic on which you'd like us to create a webinar in the future, let me know. You can send me an email at susan@cmba.com. I'd love to hear from you. That's it for this week, and we'll see you next time.